Nah, I want to ask a question. What's up with friends these days, my nigga? Why you only see these niggas when they want you? What's up with that? For real. I've been good to doing this, but I'm fuck with you. You feel me? But these motherfuckers, they only pop up when they need something. And at the same time, more than likely, it's gonna be at the beck and call of that girl, the same motherfucker they don't like. They can say, look, maybe we should go over here to get what we need because that's your friend, right? I don't know, you been down and fucking that and saying fuck that nigga the whole time. That nigga don't know shit, but yeah. Motherfuckers will come and ask for your help. You know what I'm saying? I believe friends should help you. But I believe it's a point where this shit ain't friendship no more. One thing about people, they don't like to be used. Everybody gets used. But if they can run it or something, then they'll feel better. You know what I'm saying? They say, well, shit. I understand what this bitch is trying to do, but that's my girl. I understand what this nigga is trying to do, but that's my friend. That's my home. But when does that become too much? Like, when are you being used too much? Is the question. Because people can use you for anything. They can use you. You don't have to spend a dime. You know what I'm saying? Real shit, you don't have to spend a dime, but you know what I'm saying? Okay, when I say that, let's explain. Motherfucker can get hurt and they can come to you for solace. They get the solace and then they run right the fuck off again. It's just like, this shit's weird. That shit's like, it's not an actual friendship. It's just like a nigga being used in the process to get something that motherfucker want or need, for that matter. And I would agree that people should be stable and not unstable. So if you need to talk to somebody to be stable, I get that part. But I don't prescribe to that. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, you know what I'm saying, the tribe always gonna run together. Now long distance shit works way less because you don't grow with the person. Everybody's always changing. Why? Because they're either defaulting or they're in some way trying to make themselves better. Now, some would say, you know what I'm saying, if you ain't moving with this motherfucker, then that shit gonna fall anyway. I kind of disagree. I say if it's enough support on both sides, it ain't gonna matter. It ain't, because a person understands where you are going, but you can also leave people. It's just like we ride in the same car together and shit like that. You may jump back in, you may jump out the car to go jump in the car with somebody else, but you'll come back, jump in the car with me, and we still riding to the same destination. You know what I'm saying? But if you jump out of the car and just don't come back, but you see me at the gas station, some shit, and you want some shit, it's like, even how did you even get here? I'm going this way. What the fuck? How the fuck you even get here? But motherfucker see you at the gas station and want some gas or some shit like that, which is understandable, but it's almost like, damn, you just left the clique. Because everybody feel like they need to divide and they need to find individuality, but they can't even fucking do it in their own families. And shit is crazy. That's why I say you really kind of start with family first. But even that, looking at that, it's like, that's why they come to you. For real, because that shit ain't going right. They don't come because it is going right. They come because it's not. It's not going right. And they need to vent, but they can't vent with the people that they need to vent with. And that's just not good. You know what I'm saying? That's not good. You should be able to say the things that are bothering you. If it's bothering you, you should be able to say it. You shouldn't have to worry about goddamn blowback. You know what I'm saying? I feel that way. If you feel that way, but just know when you say some of the shit you say, it don't mean that they ain't gonna beat your ass into the floor, because this is about right and wrong. You know what I'm saying? And they can get you. It don't even mean what y'all was talking about is like women are good at manipulating shit. They'll drag you into other situations. No, we're talking about this one. No, don't let them do that. Men are good at it too, but it ain't. It's men with a lot of confidence, though. If you ain't got a lot of confidence, you don't expect a lie to fly. And that's just true. The lie, you gotta have a lot of confidence and you gotta know what you're doing. Most men don't know what they're doing in some psychological shit, because they ain't thinking that way. You know what I'm saying? They thinking rhyme and reason. You know, for real. And I think that we as men will bend for love. And that's cool. But if you do this, at what point? And you don't want to bend until you break. So it's just, at what point do you stop? Women's is a little bit different. Because if he's not beating you and he do love you, what's the problem? That's what I would say. That you had to fall to his judgment, and that's only sometimes because niggas don't care about most shit. They care about you and the fam and where we gonna live and shit like that. They ain't all that little shit niggas don't even fuck around with. So why they do this to them, man, I do not know. But I can tell you this. It's the same thing as if a man was to say it backwards. It just doesn't work the same. It's like, if you make your girl a slave, how much would you love her? I mean, we don't expect some goddamn coming to America type bitch. What you like, whatever you like. We don't expect that. We want a little We want you to be able to say what the fuck is on your mind. And he knew that the bitch had a mind, but she was performing a role. Yeah, so he kept asking. He was like wondering how extreme would this motherfucker go with this shit. Like, hop on one foot, some shit like that, man. They want people with minds. It's not that, you know what I'm saying, women just make men better. Men also make women better, because they can stop with that petty shit. Don't try to manipulate your man. Ask for what you want, and sometimes he'll give it to you, sometimes he won't. Just like you. It's just like you just never give it to us. I done seen that shit so many times, right? But they getting paid in something else. And it ain't just pussy. Pussy's not everything. Companionship is really what, you know what I'm saying, after they ain't just after pussy. If a motherfucker stick with the same girl, he's not just looking for pussy. He feels a responsibility. He sees that it's a way to companionship. But it's just like, who you finna be a companion with? But niggas can put up with a lot of shit though. Bitches can put up with way less. Niggas can put up with all kind of shit. I done seen all kind of shit run across the door. That's why women are way more picky than that. We're not picky. But in the same sense, we ain't always looking for pussy. It's just true. You're already starting to see niggas is around in our age, up around us. Or they don't care. They looking for companionship. A nigga that gonna ride these 12 rounds out. You ain't finding that. You only finding everybody is trying to get what they want, and no real families, relationships, friendships, none of that is being built. It's just one person blood sucking another one. And there's no team, there's no care for the team, there's no care for building anything. It's just blood suck the other motherfucker for whatever they got. And they don't even put it back. This shit is crazy. So I say, what's up with relationships, friendships? What's up with those? These motherfuckers are tripping. I don't know. Because it's just like, it varies to the relationship. Sometimes niggas is tripping. They need to take their ass home. Sometimes they're not. Sometimes they really do have substance. Yeah, hey, look. Even God said you can't serve two masters. You can't serve two women. It's impossible. For one, they ain't gonna let you take control of them. But a man should never have to take it anyway. Should be given. It should be, I'm gonna follow this man because I respect and love him. That's not the way that's going, dog. And women have played their hand in this game too. And look how it turned out. I mean, real women are disgusted. They're disgusted with it. The ones that's promoting, you see, they loving. They throwing a party and champagne popping and everything for the destruction of all like human like contact, like seriously, dog. Because everybody else is just strangers. You're just passing them. But friends and girls and stuff like that, they ain't even connected no more. This hoe is connected more to her phone than she is to her man. Believe that. And some social media tell your ass anything. You listen to other people, shit, that shit get you fucked up. It will. That social media shit will fuck you up. Why? Because there's always gonna be people saying two different things. It's gonna be a motherfucker saying, "Oh, you should leave his ass." There's gonna be a motherfucker, "You should stay." And you're always gonna pick the one that feels more empowered. It feels more empowered, but if you really love this motherfucker, it's killing you inside. That's gonna be the depth of a motherfucker. For real. That's why you gotta be careful who you fall in love with. You gotta love these motherfuckers for these motherfuckers. When you start seeing the crazy shit, you can't keep going down that route. And you damn sure can't find goddamn companionship through pussy. It won't happen. You got to evaluate the person. Just like the same thing I'm saying with friendships. You know what I'm saying? If a motherfucker ain't gonna go hard for you, what the fuck are you going hard for them for? That don't make sense. It's like they take the energy from you, but they never put it back. It's just, you have to. Y'all got to be battery for each other in a friendship, in a girl, a man, shit, in anything, you got to be the battery for each other. Cause somebody battery gonna get low. You can't take the shit and not give it back. Then a nigga gonna feel like he's in a prison. But he just gives his energy and he never ever gets it back. It's actually distributed back at him. Especially when he wants to do something. But in all other cards, it's gonna trump. Because ultimately he does not want you to be mad. So it's like the shit is a mind fuck. It's a mind well. That's some shit. You don't want a motherfucker to not speak their mind, but you don't want a motherfucker to restrict you from everything. So it gotta be some kind of balance. That's why it's better to find the same yoke. We believe the same thing, we do the same thing, we about the same thing. It's just real. One thing about women, they'll cross your friends out, but you can't cross hers out. That shit's fucked up. And then you're gonna catch a whole snowball effect behind that shit. If we just a team, fuck that shit, fuck the world. If you gonna cross my friends, I should be able to do yours. And them stick. But you know. But ain't nobody gonna play the game fair. That's why everything is flawed in life. So while I'm on this bitch, let me go touch on the quality. I ain't got much time. But ain't no quality for me. We get no quality. While y'all push a Satan agenda. Like seriously, we get no equality. We ain't getting shit out of this. We still had to perform as a being, and y'all down any man that take the role of getting child support or doing some shit like that. Oh, he just did her wrong and shit. I'm sorry, but didn't men just go through this? When you say, girl, get your money. But now when a man does it, it's for real. It's some bullshit there. I don't think it's some bullshit at all. That is equality. And you talking about birthing the baby, brother, if the shit was work like it's supposed to work, this nigga he taking care of the goddamn baby. But the government made you kick him out the house so you can get the bag. And they don't even know all this stuff happened before they were born. The history. And all that shit is a subtle ass plan like a motherfucker, dog. And it's worked so far. So far, men are quite hated. But for what? How did you come into power? You didn't make that happen. Men agreed. We may have done women wrong. So we made laws. Even so you could get into the Senate and everywhere else. But this is a stab in the back here. Because men ain't doing you like that, dog. And you already knew it was the rich and powerful that was doing it because it's always the goddamn rich and powerful. Man, I wish you could stab them without stabbing us. Because if you get at them, you're going to get them in the bottom. Right? Because they're going to say, you know what I'm saying? All of this is good enough. It's good for the goose, good for the gander. This kills all of us even touching you. So niggas is going to be like, hell no. Any nigga that is trying to get up out of that shit, hell no. It's gonna slow your birth rates and your whole nine. It's perfectly planned out, dog. They destroy the unit of the family. They destroying any kind of unity. Period. I mean, unless it's on some protest ass level, nah. Yeah, I'm saying at the same time, fuck protesting this shit. Be real, galvanize people. The people will give you the money. The money will buy the land. But just go through the country. Fuck it. Ride through the country. There ain't no protest, nah. We gonna galvanize all the unwanted people. We gonna beat them. We gonna bring them back to status. And then we're gonna see what they talking about. By that time, it'll be war, nigga. Real Nigga Radio.